Hi, and welcome back to Jackie's Homeroom. Today, I want to explore a word that on the surface, it feels simple, but becomes more complicated when life gets messy. That word is integrity. And we usually think of it as being honest, but it's deeper than that. It's a feeling of alignment between who you want to be and how you actually show up. And for many of us, including myself, that alignment hasn't always been easy. I started thinking about integrity recently because so many people write to me saying, I feel drained, I feel scattered, or I don't feel like myself anymore, or I feel challenged and overwhelmed by so many things around me in my life. And I felt that often too. And often it's not a lack of discipline or motivation. It's situations where it seems like our inner values and our outer actions are drifting apart, or we don't feel clear about things. We feel this tension about our beliefs, our values. Brene Brown she said, integrity is choosing courage over comfort. So there's this discomfort there. And we need to be courageous in those moments. When I first heard that, I thought, yeah, that's exactly it. It's not comfortable because sometimes it's hard to keep your word when it's easy when everything is easy, but when there's moments where you're confused, it can be hard. It seems like a test. And the real test is choosing what feels right, even when you're afraid someone might be disappointed, or when you're tempted to take a shortcut, or when you're tired and overwhelmed. And so, why is this challenging? Because integrity is asking something from us from ourselves. It's asking us first, we need to slow down, we need to be aware, and we need to say, who am I? Another quote that is a wonderful quote by C.S. Lewis, who says, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It's very beautiful because it highlights that challenge. Nobody's seeing the tiny choices you make, whether you're choosing patience or choosing kindness or choosing honesty in the smallest details, but you see them. And those tiny choices shape your self-respect. Whew, it sounds easy, but that's such a powerful thing to think of. Your choices affect your self-respect. Let's look at it from the language learner's point of view, because this connects to identity. When you're learning a language, you're not just memorizing vocabulary, you're choosing how you want to show up in the world, how you'll communicate. You want to communicate with clarity, with sincerity, with courage. Will you say what you truly think, or hide because you don't feel good enough in English? So in that regard, integrity is part of it, even if indirectly, because integrity is this key to your well-being because it gives you inner stability. When your actions match your values, you don't feel fragmented. You stop second guessing yourself. You feel a quiet strength inside. And you realize, heck, I may not be perfect, but I trust myself. Oh, that's another one. Trusting yourself. Because sometimes life puts you in situations where you question yourself. But that trust is one of the most peaceful and powerful feelings you can have. We won't always get it right, of course. We've all had moments where we say yes when we mean no or want to say no, or we've avoided a difficult conversation, or we've acted from fear instead of from clarity. But that's part of being human, because integrity is not about perfection. It's about returning again and again to what feels true, what is true for us, for our values, for our core beliefs. And we need that quiet to go there sometimes, because sometimes the noise in the world makes us question things in a different way. So today, I want to invite you to think about one small area of your life where you want a little bit more honesty, a little bit more courage, a little bit more alignment, not for anyone else, just for your own peace. Because the more we live in our integrity, the more our language, the more our relationships, and the more our daily life feel natural, grounded, and free. That's all for today. Remember, you can find the transcript of this video in my Beacon link in the YouTube description with lists of vocabulary, expressions that I used, and collocations for your English practice. The idea behind these videos is to talk about more abstract themes using expressions so that you can learn them in context. So we'll see you next time, and don't forget to read and be kind, and good luck with this beautiful word that is integrity as our guiding light. Take care for now. See you next time. Bye.